What's up, everybody? This is Future Automation, a place where imagination meets reality, and you're listening to Tejas. So, guys, in the previous videos, like a while back, I have made 2 or 3 videos, I guess, on Apple shortcuts where we used it to control our machine, and one of them that was used to maybe send some requests through the API to open, I think, the Chrome browser or something. So this series will be kind of a foundation and a 101 series of Apple shortcuts, which we'll be using to understand how we can create automated workflows, use the automation process, and all that. In turn, to learn about a scriptable app, which is kind of more flexible and gives you a coding kind of experience to create different shortcuts and widgets. Both are powerful similarly, both have a different kind of approach, but to get to there we need to start with the shortcuts because this is what is the foundation for that app as well. So with a cup of coffee and Apple Shortcuts 101, let's get started. So guys, basically this video will be having around 2 or 3 videos with basics, what are variables and how to create advanced shortcuts, and then we'll understand how everything flows throughout. So it will be a 2, 3, 4 video series, and then we'll go towards the next plan, which is to understand how to use scriptable, because for that, of course, we need JavaScript. So you might have to have some idea about JavaScript in that. So eh, leave it there. We'll go to that part later. Now we'll start with the shortcut. So basically, it'll come with your iPad, iWatch, and iPhone, and also I think it'll come with your MacBook as well. It'll be already installed in your device. If not, you can just go to App Store and you can download it. So this is how the app will look. You can open it, and so it was introduced as workflow initially, where you can automate some tasks in your device. Some same streamlines task, you can automate them. So it was introduced as a workflow initially, but with its immense success it turned its name and some more advanced features as Apple shortcuts. So basically that is what it is. And with that, let's get through the UI of the app and how exactly the app. So when you'll open it, you'll get here. So all the shortcuts that you are having, that you have created or downloaded from the gallery, are shown here. And we have some starter shortcuts as well here. So text last image, we have Shazam shortcut, which is again to recognize the song that is going on. Make QR, what shortcut, and we have some suggestions as well based on the apps that are already installed and you have used them. So based on that, they'll give us some suggestion here of what kind of app shortcuts you can use with all. So yeah, that's it. And all the shortcuts that you add here are shown on the widget as well. That will come in coming time. I'll explain you in a minute. So basically this is the main UI that you'll get into. You can again search here the shortcuts. If you have too many, you can delete by selecting edit. You can change the view, you can create a new one, and in the sidebar you have some more options here. So number one is the gallery and two is the automation. So these are the two important things that you need to understand. Rest are like, what shortcuts you have in Apple Watch. You have a share sheet. What shortcut you have in share sheet? Now what is a share sheet, that also I'll explain you in a minute. And then what all are my shortcuts, and then all shortcuts in together. We can create folders as well. Now since here we are having one folder starter shortcut that we are having here as well, we can create few more folders to organize the shortcuts, and then based on that we can uh, play around. So I recommend you to play around with this application to get an idea, and how exactly the UI and what all different things are there in the app. And yeah, let's go further. So gallery. So gallery itself is a app store, you can say, of the shortcuts. All the different shortcuts that people have created and published in the gallery are seen here. So you can see here we have some get stuff done, we have quick shortcuts here, then we have get organized, split screen to two apps, we have meme maker, animated text on GIF, you have create meeting notes, and many more things you have collaborate. So based on the different criterias, all the shortcuts here are organized very well. So if we want to say, for example, take a look at one of the shortcuts, so we'll take a look here, create a meeting note. So if you click here, you'll see that you'll get an idea. This shortcut will look up next meeting on your calendar and check if you already have a note created for it. You then whatever description you have, you can see here. And the one of the best thing about shortcut is that it works with series as well. So if you want to control any shortcut with Siri, you can do it. So if I'll click on these three dots, you can see how the shortcut is created. Now you don't have to worry about all this because I'm going to teach you everything here, all the basics and all the. So each element in this whole shortcut, you can see each element is called action. So basically it is performing some kind of action. So you can see here, get one event from calendar, all calendars, then the name of the upcoming event, and it basically it is performing some of the task, and then either pushing the data to another task or controlling another task. So don't have to worry about it again. I'll explain you in a minute. So this is how the shortcut looks like. There are more advanced shortcuts as well, where they're performing very complex tasks. So we are going to get, as we are going to move forward into it. And if you will click on this, uh, sorry, here, so set up shortcuts and add to shortcut. So if we'll click on this and add to shortcut, if we'll go to all shortcuts, it should be here. So you can see here we have the create meeting shortcut again with the logo and the name. So yeah, that is what is about gallery. So I highly encourage you to explore the gallery with different shortcuts. Go ahead, try some shortcuts out, try to understand how they have made it, and see if you can get some gist out of it. Now automation. So automation is something that works when some of the action happens. So say for example, it's 6 o'clock in the evening and you want to perform an action every 6 o'clock in the evening. So that is what is in the automation here. So automation is still growing a lot. I think it has came a long way from how initially it was introduced and to today's date. So we can create a lot of personal automations here. So if you'll click on create a personal automation, you can see on what basis you can create personal automation. Say for example, here you can create automations, as I said, on the time of day, when alarm rings, when you're arriving at say gym, home, you're before you commute, 15 minutes before you leave from work. If you get an email, say from example from Tejas, if you get an message from say from mom or your brother or your family, if you connect to your Wi-Fi, if you connect to your Bluetooth, say for example AirPods, anything, there are a lot of options here that you can use to create some automations. Still there are a lot of things that will be introduced, but I think these are few here. So you can also create automations for your Apple HomeKit. So in the future videos I will be designing few of the IoT devices which will be able to work with Apple HomeKit. So that will be coming with Node MCU and all, and we will be creating shortcuts and home automations to be specific, to control all these things. So all these things together, like the software part as well as the hardware part. Now let's get back to the shortcuts, and today we are going to do one thing, is that we are going to create a hello world shortcut here. That will be kind of a 101 basic here, because in next video we'll be starting with variables and all that, then we'll be starting with the control loops. We do have control loops and scripting part in this, but that will be coming in around third video or so. So it's a hard and fast tool whenever we are doing something related to say a programming or anything related to tech. we always create a hello world program. So let's do that now. So when you'll click on plus icon here, you'll get the new shortcut window. Now, in new shortcut window, the main things that you need to understand is here you have the name of the shortcut. Here you have the logo of the shortcut here in this section here, which is gray color. Then we have undo, redo, share, and plus app. Now, searching for any action or app is usually better when you do it from the from the search bar, but you can go into all actions here, and you can see here what all actions are available here in the shortcut app. You can see scan QR code or barcode, save files, select files. You have show definition, show results, speak text, and many more things here. So what we are looking for basically is show notifications. So let's see if we can find it here somewhere. If not, we have an option to go through the search bar, but still, let's try. 1 second. So show notification. Yeah, here. So there are two ways to again add any action in the main window of shortcut. You can either drag it like this, or you can just click on this and it will add here. So yeah, this is one way. Now, if I want to search it from the search bar, so show notification, if I'll type, I'll get the show notification. Now you have a lot of suggestions here below as well. Whenever you'll go in the shortcut app, you can just explore through it. We have scriptings as well. So in this bar we have around 8 major things that we can check out. So favorites, if you have any favorites here, you can add favorites as well in this, so they will be shown up here. In scripting, as I said, we have control flow, we have get what's on screen. So since Apple has added this awesome functionality of we can get text from the image or from the video, that is something that you can use here. You have choose from the menu, stop and output, and lot of things we have here. So even we have device specific options as well, lock screen, set always on display and stuff. So you can use each and every device specific feature that is available in as part of shortcut. So in sharing, you have different sharing related actions here. So airdrop, you have send message, send email. So they have tried to organize it very well, and you can use it based on your needs. So if you want to do anything related to sharing, anything related to scripting, you can do that. We have location specific actions as well. So all the actions that basically are available here are organized in these sections. So we have get address from input, get map URL, open directions. So you can also open directions as well. So that is cool thing. In documents, you'll find file related things. You'll find, I think, notes related things also will be here. So whatever apps, third party apps that are supported by shortcut, their suggestions are also here. If you have the app installed, you can use them as well. So yeah, that's it. And next to that, we have media related. So recognizing, taking photo, taking video, take a screenshot, add a frame in GIF. And then we have web related as well. We have find GIFs as well, adding to read list, and open URLs, filter actions, and lot many things. I think the possibilities are endless if you have such tasks which are needed to be automated, or such actions that need to be performed at specific amount of time. Then it will surely work. Now, before running anything, we'll change the name of the shortcut. So when you click on this show notification, which is the by default name, you can write here world hello world notify. Have the spell is right. And if you want to change the logo here, now you can do this. You can click on this part, and you can see here on the icon, you can change the images, you can change the symbols here. So let's go down and see. I'll do with my finger only. With mouse it is not doing right. So we can see what all different you know uh, icons here are there. So based on your requirement, you can just select any one of them. So let's see if we have anyone who is waving their hand. If not, I have something that is from fitness, so we can use that as to symbolize, okay, that I'm waving, he's waving the hand. And now we can change the color as well here. So let's go with, say, sky blue. Now, what we want to do is here. So, there are again, as I said, two, three ways to run a shortcut. So, if we are clicking on the play button here, you can see that we have received a shortcut, hello world notification. Now, you you have an arrow here. When you click on this, you'll find more options that you can have with your action. Say for example, you can have an attachment. You have a option to say if you want to play a sound or not when you receive the notification. You do have an option to add a title. So say for example, hello world notification notification shortcut. Now if we are again running it, then we can see here hello world notification shortcut, and hello world is our text. So this is pretty straightforward and it's quite easy as well. So there is one more way you can run this shortcut is from, of course, from Siri. About the Siri, we'll see in coming videos. Also, I need to explain you about how we can run apps shortcuts from the share sheet. But let's go to the next point, and this will be the last basic show of this video, and that is how to take user input. So for that, again, we'll go in the search bar and search for ask for input. Ask for input. So again, we'll drag it. Now the reason to drag it is we need to put it in the exact position here. And now you can see that there is small gray line here which shows that okay, you can get the data that is coming from the ask input from the user to this notification app, and you can use it. So how to do that is now here we need to write a prompt. What you wanna show, with the question mark, and let's see what all options we are getting here. So there is a default answer, that is hello world. Again, we'll write it here, and then we have allow multiple lines if yes or if not. And then what we'll do here is we'll delete this. And now what thing you can put here. So basically what we want to do here is we want to get the text that we are getting from here to here. So for that, what we can do is, so you can see here that we have some suggestions here. One is select variable, we have provided input, we have clipboard, current date, device detail, and shortcut input. So you can also use another shortcuts input in your shortcut as well. So that is also a cool thing, which creates a huge relation between two of the shortcuts, and we can run multiple shortcuts with it. What I want to show is a magic variable. So whenever you click on select variable, it'll show you all the possible data inputs that you can use here. So if I'll click on provided input, what it'll do is it will take the provided input as the show notifications input. Now if you'll run this shortcut, what you can do is you can just delete what is default here, and you can write this is the data from Apple shortcut. And if we will click on done, what it'll do is it will show you a notification, hello world notification shortcut, this is the data from Apple shortcut. Cool, isn't it? Right? So this is just, you know this is just 1% of what Apple shortcut can do. I just wanted to give you a quick heads up. In coming videos, what we'll be doing is we'll be learning about variables, we'll be learning about flow controls, and then we'll do different videos of uh, requirement specific shortcuts, like scripting, what we can do with scripting, sharing, what we can do with sharing related shortcuts, what we can do with the location related shortcuts, what we can do with the documents shortcut, what we can do with media as well as web shortcuts. So then we'll try to combine most of the things and create a complicated shortcut, which will be a huge learning for me as well, and it'll be lots of enjoyment. So yeah, guys, this is it, and probably I think you have got an idea. So I'll highly encourage you to go ahead and to explore the shortcut menu. Also, one thing I forgot to show you, that is, so here in shortcut, if you want to run the shortcut from out of the menu, you can just click on the shortcut here, and it'll ask you something, and you can just click on done, and it'll show you the notification. So yeah, that's it. Now, one more thing I wanted to show you, that is how to get shortcuts here. So whenever you will click on the long press on the window, you can option here, you can go and you can use the big uh, deck of the shortcut. When you'll click here, you'll see all the shortcuts that are in your all shortcuts. So from here also you can execute it, and you can click on that shortcut, and when you'll click, it will ask you for an input, and when you click on done, you'll get the notification. So that's the power of shortcut, guys. You can do a lot of things. If you have not checked what actually a shortcut can do other than this, check out my previous video. I'll add the link in the description, and you'll get an idea that okay, what is coming ahead of the video, so that you can stay excited about it. And stay tuned. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon. We are almost about to cross 1k subscriber, so I'm really excited for the upcoming videos as well. And if you like my video, make sure you hit the like button, share it with others who are interested in such kind of videos, and make sure you add your comments in the comment box if you have anything, and I'll be really happy to answer. So guys, that's it for today. We'll be coming up with the next video of variables in shortcuts 101. So stay tuned and keep innovating. Thank you. Take care.